Hello children, myself Mrs. Dimple Kundar from Seth Vidya Mandir English High School CBSE will start reteaching maths for standard 5 lesson number 10 measurement. Let's start lesson number 10 measurement. Now what is measurement? Just a quick revision. Measurement is finding a number that shows the size or amount of something. Okay, the number is in reference to some standard measures such as meters, grams or liters. When you measure distance, it will be in meters. When you measure any weight or mass of a thing, it will be grams. And whenever you measure liquids, it is in liters. So the basic things what we learn is length, weight, capacity and temperature in this chapter. Length means the distance traveled. So the basic unit of length is meters. Weight is calculated in grams. So the basic unit of weight is grams, the mass of an object. Capacity is for liquids, for measuring liquids like oil, milk, etc. So the basic capacity of that is liters. And temperature, the hotness or coldness of any object is measured in Celsius or Fahrenheit scale, and we write it as degrees Celsius or degrees Fahrenheit. We had already gone through this. Just a quick recap. Length. Now length is measuring any distance. So meter is a standard unit of length, and all the related measures are based on kilometer, hectometer, decameter, meter, decimeter, centimeter and millimeter. So kilo, hecto, deca, meter, deci, centi and milli are the basic units of all the measurements, and the difference between each is of 10. And when we go from a bigger unit to a lower unit, you multiply, and when you go from a lower unit to a greater unit, you divide. So this is about the length. So that's why it is km, kilometers, hm, hectometer, dam, decameter, meter, decimeter, centimeter and millimeter. Similarly, for the next unit, that is capacity, liquids have no regular shape, so we calculate their volume by the capacity of the container they are held. So if you have a water, you cannot measure water directly, so we have to put it into a cup or a glass and measure it. So we have the volume of the container in which you are holding it, maybe a cup, bottle, glass, anything. And the standard unit is liter, and the same units, it is kiloliters, kl, hectoliters, decaliters, liters, deciliters, centiliters and milliliters. Here also the same rule applies. Bigger to smaller units you multiply, because the difference between each units is 10, and smaller unit to bigger unit we will divide. Third basic thing what we learnt is weight or the mass. The standard unit of mass is grams, and it has the same units kilo, hecto, deca, gram, deci, centi and milli. And the same reference, it has a difference of 10. Bigger to smaller units we multiply, and smaller to bigger units we divide. Next unit that we learn is about the temperature. The level or hotness or coldness of an object is expressed as temperature, and the measuring unit is thermometer. When we have fever or something, we measure our degrees with a thermometer, and they have two scales. It is Fahrenheit or Celsius, degrees Fahrenheit or degrees Celsius. And Celsius scale is called centigrade scale, and it has marked from 0 to 100 degrees. 0 is the freezing point of water and 100 degrees is the boiling point of water. Similarly, Fahrenheit scale is from 32 degrees Fahrenheit to 212 degrees, wherein 32 shows the freezing point and 212 degrees Fahrenheit shows the boiling point of water. Important formulas to remember is Fahrenheit is equal to C into 9 upon 5 plus 32, and centigrade scale is F minus 32 into 5 upon 9. This was already explained to you. The formulas are to be remembered.